guys, Bullion Bites here again, coming to you with another video. Just got back from a coin show in my area here. Wanted to show you some of the things that I picked up and go over some, kind of thoughts on coin show etiquette and just some good ideas to have going into it. Tips to help save you some money, potentially help you find what you're looking for, and how to avoid either getting ripped off or missing out on a better deal. Was going to start here with sort of one that I've been looking for quite a while here. That is the 2012 Acadia America the Beautiful 5 ounce. Just an absolutely wonderful looking finish on that coin with a great view there. This is, anybody that's collecting these knows that this is a harder one of this series to come across. Definitely more expensive. There's just a little smudge on the case there, guys. That's just a little bit of glue. Another great pickup that I got there was the 1934 Texas $half commemorative. Absolutely amazing looking coin there, and on the reverse as well. Absolutely beautiful looking coin. Another one that I picked up, the 1935 San Diego commemorative $half. Nice view right there. Amazing series, the commemorative $half. If you've never looked into those, they're absolutely great. You should definitely take a look at those. They're amazing. Got another one for you here, another California one. This is the 1925 S Californian MS63, graded by PCGS. And the California Grizzly there on the back. We got another California commemorative $half here. This is the 1936 S Bay Bridge, graded by PCGS in MS64. There's the bridge itself. If you guys want to see close-ups of these coins, I'm going to put pictures of these on my Instagram page, same name as the YouTube page, Bullion Bites. I'll probably have close-ups of all these coins on there, so you can kind of see what each of them looks like. Also grab the 1949D in Franklin $half in MS62 with the FBL designation. That means full bell line. So when you look at the reverse there, you get really close, and I'll put close-ups of this on there. You can see all the little horizontal lines on the bell are present. I picked up some other America the Beautiful coins. I have those off on the side. So at this point, I'm going to kind of talk to you guys about just some thoughts on shows in general, some pieces of advice, ways to potentially save yourself some money, save yourself some time. Because if you show up there, pocket full of cash, no kind of idea what it is that you want to buy, you're going to spend a whole lot more money than you initially planned on, or you're going to get kind of fear of, or a feeling of, oh, I should have brought more, I should have come up with a list or whatever. First and foremost, have a budget, have a dollar amount in mind of what you plan on bringing. Bring it in cash. It's going to save you a lot of heartache trying to go back and get cash from the ATM, outside of the venue, having to go back and then make a second or third trip. Or, plan on, if it's a 2-day show, splitting your dollars up kind of first day, second day, or just having an idea of what you want to do, how you want to spend your cash, having a good idea for your budget, and have, a list of, coins or things that you really want to try and find. And some things that if they're there and there's a deal on them, what you might want to grab. That's number one. That's before you get to the show. When you're at the show, you want to be kind, be courteous to a lot of the vendors that are there. A lot of them are kind of older. Some of them might be hearing impaired. Something to keep in mind. Some of them might be younger guys. You want to just kind of gauge each one. Some of the vendors, there might only be one guy, it might be 2 or 3 or 4, you don't know. So if you're standing in front of their table for a couple minutes and they don't really acknowledge you, or it doesn't seem like anybody's coming over to talk to you, don't feel offended, don't take it personally. They can only deal with one customer at a time, and if somebody's, to your left or your right, and they're, trying to get a couple $1,000 worth of coins, let's say graded Morgan dollars, or, really high grade commemorative half dollars like the ones here, even higher than these. You want to, give them a little bit of space, give them a little bit of time. Don't crowd them. Don't, try and see what's going on. Everybody at the show, or everybody at most shows, they're going to have some little, briefcase or a rolling bag. Or, I saw one guy today, he had a tool bag with him, and I thought that was kind of funny. But they're going to have, probably just like you would, a big wad of cash in there and most of the stuff that they've bought. And, if you're kind of getting in their space, they might get a little bit defensive with you about, what do you, who's this some person I don't know crowding over my shoulder. Another great idea, great piece of advice here is, if you go past a vendor and they don't have anything that you want, come back, around if you've been at the show for a while, and, see if they've put anything new out. Every time, especially with the slab coins and the coins that come in the 2x2s, if, a vendor's, cleared out part of one of their display bins, they're going to refill that with other stuff that they have, in flip top bins, underneath their table or out of a briefcase, something, that they can't put on display. They only got so much table space to work with, and they want to, make sure that they're advertising everything they can. So on your first pass through, you might not find anything, but on your second or third pass, you might find something that really catches your eye. So on your first time, your first go around, just take a survey of everybody's tables. Don't really, jump into something right away unless, it's something you absolutely have to have, or they have an absolutely killer deal on it. For example, this, California half dollar here, there were 3 different vendors that had the same, coin, or 4 different vendors. And, some of them were asking, for a lesser grade or an ungraded version of the same coin for, an extra $100, $200 more. Now, with that being said, the opposite can happen. There was a gentleman that had, this same Texas half dollar, an MS67 plus, with some beautiful toning on it. So, I was curious. I asked him, okay, what do you want for it? And he said, it was well over $1,100. And, I don't know about you guys, but, that's a whole lot more than I want to throw into just one half dollar, that's a little too rich for me, at this point. But, I was able to get this one for a fraction of that price. Is this one an MS67? Probably not. Is it a 62? Maybe. Am I going to get it graded? Who knows? It's not for me to tell right now. But if I'd only gone to that first one that had the the MS67 version of that coin, I would have been out an extra $900 and then not had anything to buy just about all the other coins that I picked up at the show and then some. So these are just some things to keep in mind. Another thing that you'll see a lot of other guys do at the show is they'll have a paper list of things that they're looking for. If you're younger, tech savvy, or you have a Google email, anything like that, make a Google Doc, make a spreadsheet. It's easier for you to track. It's in your pocket on your phone. You're going to be on your phone the whole time anyways. Have a good idea of what spot price is before you go in there. I didn't buy any bullion. I wouldn't really consider the Acadia really bullion. I'd consider that more of like a commemorative or a collectible item. Something that the price that does change with spot, but not as much as something like a 1 ounce or 10 ounce or a kilo bar would. But have an idea as to what spot price is before you go in there, and have an idea as to what your kind of upper limit would be to pay for particular types of bullion. I didn't grab any 10 ounce bars at the show. A lot of the guys out there were trying to ask $270 to $290 for a 10 ounce bar, and that was a bit more than I wanted to spend on bullion. So that's why I went more towards the collectible coins this time. If you guys have any questions or comments, leave them down below. I'm happy to answer those for you. I'm going to make another video kind of following up after this one here in just a moment.